Will AI make
apps obsolete in the future?
Will software even exist in 5 or 6 years? This is a claim I've heard more and more often recently. One version comes from Elon Musk, who said that
In the future, there won't be operating systems or apps. It'll just be, you've got a device that is there for the screen and audio and generating real-time video of anything that you could possibly want.
What kind of time frame are we talking about here?
5 or 6 years, something like that.
Now, Elon is known for being very optimistic with timelines. He has been predicting full self-driving cars for almost a decade now. But even if we take timelines with a grain of salt, there's something real happening here. User behavior on smartphones and PCs is already changing. Things that previously required opening a specific app or website can now be done directly inside an AI interface. Researching information, learning new topics, editing images, and even generating small videos. So the question is not whether AI is changing software, it clearly is. The real question is, will AI eat software entirely and make developers obsolete? And I don't want to create artificial suspense here. My answer is no. I don't think that this will happen in the next 5 to 6 years. So let's talk about what AI is actually replacing. AI is extremely good at replacing tasks. Looking up information, summarizing content, generating images, helping with code, answering questions, and even creating simple interactive experiences. These are all isolated tasks and AI excels at them. But software products are not tasks, they are systems. A lot of confusion comes from mixing up these two things. AI absorbs tasks very well, but replacing entire systems is a very different problem. So let's talk about why software products are more than just code. When we talk about real-world software, we are talking about banking apps, investing platforms, messaging apps, social networks, collaboration tools, hotel booking platforms, online shops, business software, or learning platforms like Duolingo. These are not just front-end code bases, they are business models, they are trust systems, they are regulated environments, and they have legal responsibilities, support teams, operational processes, and millions of users relying on predictable behavior. So replacing them is not just about generating code. For an AI to replace a bank, it would have to be a bank. For it to replace a messenger, it would have to operate communication infrastructure at scale. And for it to replace an e-commerce platform, it would need access to logistics, payments, refunds, compliance, and customer support. This is not a technical limitation, it's a structural one. So let's talk about reliability, trust, and responsibility. People do not just want software that works once. They want software that works every day in predictable ways, and someone that is responsible for it when it fails. If your money disappears, you want a bank, not a language model. And if your business system goes down, I'm looking at you, Cloudflare, you want support, not a prompt. AI will absolutely enhance these systems, it already does. In development, in operations, in support, in analytics. But the combination of humans plus AI still beats AI alone by a wide margin when it comes to responsibility and reliability. Let's also talk about why infinite personalized apps do not work. So there's another important angle here. Even today, when building apps is cheaper than ever, we do not see infinite diversity winning. If you look at app stores, there are hundreds or thousands of apps in categories like note-taking, fitness, or games. And yet the top 10 to 25 apps capture most of the users and most of the revenue. Lower friction does not lead to infinite choices. It led to stronger concentration. This is not just because these apps are better, it also is psychological. We choose software based on social proof, recommendations, rating, brand trust, and familiarity. Especially in business software, predictability is far more important than hyper-individualization. Companies do not want tools that only they have ever used. They want tools that are proven. So the idea that everyone will just have their own fully personalized AI-generated app ignores how humans actually choose and trust software. So let's also talk about why AI companies will not replace all software. Another misconception is that AI companies will simply build everything. But even the biggest tech companies are constrained by focus. AI companies are in a brutal race to improve base models, infrastructure, efficiency, and multimodal capabilities. That alone is an enormous challenge. Software and apps are not disappearing, but they are changing shape. A good example is what OpenAI recently introduced with their Apps SDK. It allows developers to connect their existing backends and functionality directly into ChatGPT. This points to a future where apps do not disappear, but interfaces shift. Instead of opening 10 different apps manually, an AI layer becomes the control interface. You talk or type and the AI coordinates action across multiple tools. The future is likely not fewer apps, but fewer interfaces. So what does this mean for developers? For developers, this is not the end, it's a shift. Apps will increasingly be designed to be accessible by AI systems, clear APIs, structured actions, and predictable behavior. In some cases, apps may live inside AI environments instead of app stores. The marketplace changes and expands. It doesn't collapse into a single all-powerful system. We are not heading towards an AI singularity that replaces all software. At least, not yet. So yes, AI will continue to absorb more tasks. And yes, some standalone tools will disappear. And yes, the way we interact with some software will change significantly. But software itself is not going away. Developers are not going away. Software is about systems, trust, responsibility, and human needs. And those things do not vanish just because code generation gets better. Alright, but that's it for this video. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that AI will eventually replace most software, or do you believe it is more of a layer on top? Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.